Welcome to Late Night Ops TV. This is the Late Night Ops. And it's, we've been snowed in. I've been saying, hey, fuck me. Bury me in the fucking snow. Bury me in the snow. It's so cold. Look, I got my fucking sidekick stuck. I got that bitch out today. Alright? And let me tell you, winter, can I just tell you a little something? This is Aaron Jacobson, the Late Night Ops, and, hey, winter, I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done with you, winter, alright? You took my ass to the cleaners. It made me sad. And, I got fucking, I have like Italian dressing on my notes today, and that pretty much describes the week. Being the late night fucking stoned, eating the fucking sub-ups. And shit just felt out of whack. And Jimmy Fallon is back tonight. Definitely glad to see that. Jimmy, I need something to look forward to. Okay? Give me something to look forward to, and I'm alright. So, I did not realize, well, I did, but yeah, going on a hiatus, you just leaving me fucking high and dry, and the shittiest month. So, shout out, alright, Jimmy Fallon back tonight, alright? And we gotta touch the sky. It might be a little fucking cold, but touch the sky, alright? You just gotta reach up, try to touch it. Might be fucking cold, okay? Yeah, I've been through the fucking ringers, alright? Cold, maybe having a cold, being cold, mental illnesses. I've been down and out, alright? But, that's just the kind of thing where it's like, alright. It's just a seasonal thing, boo-hoo, fucking seasons, okay? Toasty Digital just came out with, Good Kid, Twisted Fantasy, a Kanye Kendrick album that he made up. And they're saying like, hey, can we get a real one? Probably not anytime soon, but that would be great. And I, along with most people, would probably rather I'd probably take a Kendrick Kanye album over Kanye Chance the Rapper. Now look, he gave Chance a fucking chance. He said, Chance, look, here's your chance. And Chance took his chance. And he tried to rap on it. But, I just never got that into Chance the Rapper. I never took a fucking chance on him. Alright? Never took a chance on Chance. Maybe I did, though, I like Vic, so, Chance was in that group or whatever, Save Money, which is a good thing to be telling people, save money, alright? Because, money is kind of this thing where it's like, it kind of makes the world go round. And it truly does, to a certain point. I don't need a lot of it, but, I don't need a lot of it. But, it do make the world go fucking round, okay? And yeah, you know what? February, I'm gonna take the load off January's back. I'm gonna say February. Look, you might be the shittiest month, alright? You might be the shittiest month, because, You know, you got a guy sitting here feeling like, you know, the whole outside's a fucking like padded room or something. And maybe this is the padded room. But from my eye visuals, you know, I feel fucking nuts when I look out and it's fucking so bright, so white, so white, so bright. What is that? So light, so white. I mean, so white. Well, California knows how to party, and maybe they do. You know, maybe California knows how to party. But probably not, because everybody else is like, fuck. Now, I mean, in California, you know, it's just the other side of the coin. They're gonna be like, oh shit, I'm fucking sick of this sunshine. That's the thing, look, as much as I hate this part of the shit of the season, I'm still thankful for seasons, alright? And, you know, this is the kind of thing where this is why we appreciate the nice seasons, because you got to go through the bad ones, alright? And then, you know, I'd like to sit here and, you know, tell you it's going to get better, alright? But it will, but it also won't, because we're about to hit spring, and, you know, spring. Psh, you know, what the fuck's going on in spring? Spring is barely even, you know, even a thing. And you know, when I think about spring, I think about, a lot of rain. I think about flowers waking up. I think about Drew Hill song "April Showers." I think about having Poison Ivy. I had Poison Ivy in the spring one time listening to fucking Drew Hill. I think that I want to go up on Drew Hill, okay? Give me a hill and I'll fucking drew it, alright? Give me a fucking hill. And, you know, people be sledding down the hills nowadays and be like, oh, shit. It's fun at first, but it's like, damn. I don't know. February. I've seen a lot of twos on you. Alright? 222, 202. 21. But you know, that'll be something. If in fucking 200 years, it'll be 2020, 2022. 2020, 22. Alright? What seems like a long time, but also not that long. Because, you know, we're getting, what do you call it? Interterrestrial. Okay? The planet's getting interterrestrial. We're starting to look up at the sky. We're starting to go, hey, what's going on? What is that? You know? What's up there? Why are we stuck here? You know? But it's also like, what are you gonna do up there? What are you gonna do? The Earth is like our perfect little home. Okay? Now, we're gonna fuck it up. Okay? Inevitably, we're gonna fuck it up. And you know why I say inevitably? Because there's too many fucking people. Okay? There's too many fucking people anyway. Okay? Now, you can either ask people, hey, can y'all stop fucking? Or be a little more, you know, safe about it. Can you fuck a little safer? Can you fuck a little safer and stop having us all these fucking kids around and fucking more people? Because look, alright, we all get it. You want to have your shitty kid in the world just like everybody else. Well, look. Maybe, you know, maybe I'll do that, but, you know, I'm going to tell my kid, I'm going to be like, hey, guy, look, so I'm going to die probably soon, and, you know, I was looking at the fucking statistics on the Earth and shit, and I'm sorry, but it seems like I kind of got the last, you know, I got the last serving of like humans on Earth. Like I got the best of it, and I be thinking about that. It is kind of cool that I kind of was born 93 babies on the wall, 93, 93. I was kind of born right in between that, of like, oh shit, technology, and then bam, bam, bam. So I'm kind of getting the best of both worlds. Before it gets too out of whack, all right? Before it gets too fucking out of whack, I'm about, hey kid, look, sorry, all right? Now, does that mean that's what I'm saying though, you know? People aren't gonna stop fucking having kids, and there's gonna be more people and more people. So the planet is kind of just fucked anyway. So uh, if we have some mass murdering people that love the planet, you know, try to figure something out, cause that's the root of it. There's just too many people, and look, I'm not gonna be the one. All right, I want to be alive. Okay, I do. So how about we just all remain, and people stop popping out fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? And I do want to have a kid. All right, but that's the thing. Everybody's kind of entitled to carry on their name. But it's also like, alright, well, it may mean a lot to you, but nobody fucking gives a fuck. Because it's like, look, to me, carrying on my name, or like family, that's important. But to somebody else, they'd be like, who the fuck cares? We don't need more of you motherfuckers running around, alright? Look, my kid, he'll be alright. He'll be alright, but I'm gonna tell him like, hey kid, uh, there might be a period in your life where people are stabbing each other for water and fucking corn or whatever. Now I'm like, sorry. Hey, shout out to whatever this company is. Five Flags Lighters. And you know why shout out to them? Because they were just like, hey, you know what? We got a lighter. Now what if we put a light on a lighter? And then bam. You flip to channel orange here with your orange lighter. So yeah, the late night apps has been just as my sidekick gets stuck, Fallon goes on a hiatus, and I'm just like, all right. This week has felt like one really, really, really long day. I don't know how to describe it. It felt like the past week has been like a whole day. Because this fucking insane asylum fucking weather mixed with my insane ass has left me with, some issues. But, Alan Jackson says there ain't no cure for the fucking summertime blues. Well, I think maybe there is. It's called the fucking summertime, alright? Well, I say I got the summertime blues. Maybe. But, there ain't no cure, alright? There ain't no cure for this fucking summertime blues, and, if they find a cure, then, I'll maybe be better. I be talking about that every year, like, oh, did you know that some people feel seasonal fucking depression? And I'll be like, thinking like I'm outside that. Well, I be looking at myself, I'm like, shit, maybe I'm feeling a fucking seasonal depression. Seasonal, though, you know, it's seasonal. Seasonal. But yeah, that's the thing, you know? Just thinking about, alright, well, eventually all this shit's gonna melt. And getting my sidekick out really raised my spirits in a way. I think that's awesome. I'll be feeling connected in that way to my sidekick. Like, fuck. You know, my sidekick's stuck. I'm stuck too. Alright? So I come back at you with a fucking greasy paper and some hope. Greasy paper and some hope. Okay, the late 9 ops, I may weigh like 10 more pounds than last week. All right, but you know that's it's gonna be all right because I had to try some stuff. All right, I had to try things. All right, I tried the major fucking melon Mountain Dew, and look, it's exactly as normal. You know, I didn't think it was that crazy. You know, it pretty much felt fine, refreshing, but not out of this fucking world. And you know, I spent too much time going back out in the cold, rescuing my fucking sidekick. Okay, so shout out. Hey, what's with the new trend of? So there's a new trend where instead of people like creating stuff or like making something, there's a new trend where you just make a documentary and you try to destroy people. That's the new thing. Cancel, destroy. All right. Do you like the machine you fucking created? Don't want to blame people, but left media, do you like it? Do you like the division you created? Do you like that people can't say nothing now? Do you like that you're actively fucking making every fucking thing into a thing? Uh, I mean, hey, that's what people do. And even if it's even if it's not right, that's what people do. You know, some of those docs, sure, those people are fucking monsters. But where's the line in? Is it just, make a fucking documentary and make someone look evil? Is that the new trend? Because there's not a lot of comedy coming out. It's funny, there's not a lot of comedy coming out in a time where we really fucking need it. So yeah, I mean, that's the new thing in film making. Make a documentary about somebody that you don't like, and then bam, that's 2021 for you. And I'm sitting here talking about being sick of the cold. Well, Texas, they're really fucked up. They're really cold. And people are trying to sit here and say, oh yeah, Texas is fucked because of their windmills freezing or wind turbines. It's like, all right, my guy. Did you know that they didn't protect they didn't winterize their like electrical equipment to save money? They didn't get snowplows because they don't think that they can get it like that out there. So I mean, I don't know. Is Texas like fucking off the grid or whatever? Actually, they are. That's another thing. So Texas, let's see. I had a USA Power Grid. Alright, so there's 5. Alright, so there's 5, or no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the whole western United States is connected to the WECC, the Western Connection, alright? And Texas is alone out there, alright? Most of Texas. And then, you know, most of the South is all connected, basically connected by regions. And Texas isn't connected to anything. They do their own power shit called the Texas Interconnection. So, you know, it's basically comes down to, you know, skeevy politician shit, alright? They want to be on an island, well, they created it. It looks like Florida does too have that. FRCC. Well, in Ohio, we are on the RFC, and we're all connected with the Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Kentucky. So it looks like if Texas was connected to the Western Connection, then they'd be fucking fine. And it sounds like Austin is part of a different part or something. So. Alright, so I'm back. Jimmy's back. And guess who's about to get out of jail? You know, it's the guy whose only hit song is a song I'm not allowed to say the title of. You know? And I mean, Bobby Shmurda is about to get out of jail. Alright? And, you know, he had one song. And, you know, I guess it was a bigger deal than it seemed like, because, I mean, is he about to put off something crazy or something? Like, but he's the, you know what he is. You know. Well, he also thought it would be cool to fucking have a, you know, a drug ring or something like that. I wrote it down. He was arrested on drugs and weapons charges. Now, what's with all these fucking rappers getting done in with weapons charges? Well, I mean, shit. The first one I remember was T.I., and that was a while ago. I remember T.I. and Lil Wayne, actually, too. They got, like, gun charges, and they went away for a little bit. But, you know, they were, like, established by... They were, like, established. I mean, that's why we care. Because, I mean, if you just, you know, if you just get everyone, you know, a guy that's trying to be a rapper that's got fucking drug and weapons charges, then you're gonna have, like, fucking every rapper. But, that's the thing. T.I., you know, people, I would say, I don't know, actually. I don't know if T.I. tries to rep a gang, I don't know if he's a gang. Does T.I. rep a gang? I don't know how to, I'm not good at, like, Google. Or coming up with to type it, I guess. was T.I. ever? And I mean, T.I., we never even figured out what the fuck T.I. even means. Because I remember, he was like T.I., and then he came out with something like T.I. versus T.I.P., and they were like, oh. So is T.I. doing like a fucking rap battle with his cousin, Tip? But it's actually him, and that's the whole thing about it. And hey, by the way, Usher kind of did the same fucking thing where he's like Raymond versus Raymond, and like the only Raymond I fucking know is the one that everybody loves. And Raymond versus Raymond, that's his real name, Raymond. So he's fighting Raymond versus Raymond. Now could he have called it Usher versus Raymond? Maybe I think maybe so. He's like Usher versus, he's Raymond, right? Now imagine if we all knew Usher as Raymond. Raymond, Usher, honestly, Usher, pretty sure his name. Oh, his last name is Raymond. Usher, his name. Never would have thought that, honestly. I thought he was like all. I thought he was all into like clubs and shit. So he's like, he's the usher. He's deciding who's getting in and out of the club. That's kind of how I thought he got his name. He's the usher, right? I mean, he's always talking about clubs, but his name is actually Usher. His name's actually Usher, so I didn't know that. And apparently, he's from, he was born in Dallas. And speaking of Texas, alright, so Mr. fucking Ted Cruz. Alright, this guy, I mean, look, it is what it is, as long as he's trying to do stuff. But it obviously doesn't reflect that you fucking care, okay? Pretty hard to convince people you care when you're like, alright, y'all fucking have a good time. I'm gonna use my fucking money from whatever he does to fucking go to Cancun. And he's like, he's just like a little worming his fucking way around, alright? Did you really think this guy had a backbone? Do you look at Ted Cruz and think, wow, what a fucking awesome, noble guy? No. I look at Ted Cruz and I go, hey, what a fucking worm-ass loser. And, I'm not even, that's just honestly, like, what I think when I see him. I'm not, like, hating on him. I'm just saying, when I see him, I think, hey, what a fucking little weasel-ass motherfucker. What a little snake-ass little fucking weasel-looking bitch. That's all I can think of. He just doesn't have that, like, respectable face, But, I mean, what do you expect from him? He's gonna fly off to Cancun, alright? And look, is it really gonna affect anything? Can he do the same shit from far away? Probably so. But, he wormed his little fucking way out, got I mean, look, and here's the thing. It's just like they're like running this, like, it's like official, like, news and shit, like the world news talking about it. I'm just like, alright, you saw a fucking pussy ass fucking snake slither his fucking way to Cancun. What the fuck? What do you expect from him? Does he really look like a guy that is fucking noble? No, he really doesn't. So, I mean, you get what you get. That's who you wanted. That's who you got. You fucking somehow, that's your guy somehow. Texas, what, And, they didn't prepare. They didn't winterize the shit. and they fuck themselves. They don't have snow plows. They're not used to this shit. They fuck themselves, and you know, that's just that's just like greediness or whatever. I guess they, you know, probably cut curves to save money, and look what happens. I mean, you know, they don't expect this shit out in Texas really, but it happened. And I guess the current, whatever you call him, governor guy, you know, he said this is, or the mayor. They're talking to the mayor. You know, he said this happened 3 times since he came in. He's like, damn, alright, we should order some fucking snowplows. Because Ohio, you know, we know this shit's coming. So we got 20, wait, I can't remember how many, but I know they said they did 23,000 laps around I-270 now. That's, is that like a fucking, is that like a fucking salt truck race or something? You know, they they do this really beautiful thing. They do this really beautiful thing where, well, they probably don't think that's like beautiful, but you know, if they were to look at it from the outside, it is. Alright, so they get 7 fucking, well, I guess depending on how big the highway is, but they get like 7 plows lined up, and they all get behind a little bit, and they're all lined up, and they all just one fucking scoop, get rid of the snow off the highway. And you know, that's a really, that seemed like, I don't know, it seems like a good idea, like stuff like that. And I be not realizing how much, like, they gotta think about all that shit, like. But yeah, I mean, they didn't have salt trucks, you know. Ted Cruz, you can do whatever the fuck you want. You can go to fucking cruise. You can go, you know, be a fucking, you know, worm, anywhere. And then, you know, this guy's gotta blame it on his fucking daughter. He blames it on his daughters. Well, they wanted to fucking go to Cancun and shit. Like, alright, well then tell them no. Tell them no. Daddy, we want to go to fucking Cancun in the middle of everybody dying here. By the way, Ted, while you were, I'm not saying you're not allowed to do it, but while you were over there, just worming your way over there, you know, there was like people freezing to death in their house, like literally. Like they're saying some kid is just laying in fucking bed, and you know, next thing you know, his parents come and he's fucking frozen dead. Like, and you're out there fucking having a good old time. So maybe I get why they're mad, you know. I kind of maybe get why they're mad. Because not everybody has that fucking luxury, alright? And, you know, some people are fucking freezing to death, and they don't even got fucking water because y'all didn't fucking put I don't know who's responsible. It probably goes way back, but didn't put the money into it to like winterize your like electric shit. Alright? And the thing about the windmills, you know, don't blame it on the fucking windmills, alright? Or wind, whatever, solar, whatever, both of them. That's like barely a little bit of percent of it, alright? And yeah, they fucking froze, you know. We'll figure that out or something, alright? It's like, you know, it's like a test run with it, and solar panels, they will last when the sun's not out, okay? They absorb energy, and they lock it in, you know? They do it like a fucking, you know, fold, like, well, not Folgers, but they do it like a coffee can. They fucking lock it in, alright? So lock it in, Ted, alright? You don't gotta be handing out fucking waters and shit like you care now. They had like, you know, people pulling up, they had people pulling up, and Ted Cruz would fucking give him a case of water, and you know, why even do it at this point? You know, why even fucking do it? Nobody's gonna want your fucking help at this point, Teddy. All right. So you already show, you know, who you are. So go be a fucking worm anywhere in fucking Mexico you want to be. All right. In fact, things might be better off without you. So yeah. All I'm saying is, I get why they're mad. Okay. Does he not have the right to do it? No, he has the right to do it. But I mean, morally, and as like a person that's supposed to be in a leadership position. I mean, it doesn't look that great, buddy. All right, it really doesn't. In fact, it looks like pretty cowardly and sneaky. So, way to go, buddy. Way to fucking go. Hey, in some NBC news. Speaking of, alright, so the premiere of Keenan and the premiere of Young Rock. I gotta say, both of them are pretty damn good. Now, I found the Rock, or Young Rock, and here's the thing that's exciting about this right now, is their numbers. The numbers are actually not that bad for NBC, alright? They're not that bad. I liked Young Rock. It's like, I wouldn't say it was as funny, which is what I expected, but it's like a storytelling thing, and I liked it. And that was smart to put at A because it did pull in more than Keenan, but they both did pretty damn well. And I thought Keenan was definitely funnier, and I definitely see a lot of potential with it. And I like the camera work. It's almost like, oh no, it's almost like a single cam, but also like multiple cameras at the same time. Like, but yeah, it was way funnier. Well, not way funnier, but it was funnier. But they both have their things about them. All right. So Young Rock, 5.72 million, and Keenan premiering at 4.22 million. So yeah, not bad, alright? Because, you know, most don't even premiere past 3. But they do go on a different night. It's on a Tuesday. But yeah. Yeah. Tuesday nights, 5.72 million. And Young Rock leads into Keenan. That was Keenan's leading. So I think that was a good idea, really, just because, let's face it, a lot more people know The Rock, okay? So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And you know, Mr. Mayor, it's like it only got a 6 episode first season, so you know, the numbers keep going down. So, pretty much anticipating that, yeah, Mr. Mayor probably won't last. I don't know. But I do like it. In fact, yeah. And yeah, I mean, I just, you know, I know the route. Alright? I've seen it happen. But yeah, major props to both of them shows, okay? Hey, guess what? You know what? You know what I fucking said. You know what I said. Now, I don't give a fuck about the Royals, okay? Which is why I was sitting here wondering why the fuck, Mr. Prince and fucking Megan over here. All right. Why are they in California if they're like the next up to be fucking leader, king and queen, or whatever they even do? And Queen Elizabeth is like 600 fucking years old or something, or like over 100 or something. I don't know. So she probably about to go any day. So why ain't he over there fucking Lion Kinging it up? Well, here's the thing. So I was asking that, and I said, hey guys, if you're gonna go fucking be a king and a queen here soon, why don't you fucking go over there, all right? And what do you know? It's like breaking news in the very early morning about. I mean, and they call it news. Well, this is actually was kind of a big deal. This part, they drop out of the list. They're like, hey, we're dropping out. They're going undrafted. They're gonna be a fucking free agent, and they're not looking to sign. Right? They don't want to sign shit. They don't want to be kings. I mean, what do they do anyway? But he would have been. So I mean, you don't give him any opportunities to do that. So they dropped out. Dropping out meaning they drop out the fucking race. They just dropped out of the line. They're like, hey, whoever is fucking up next, take it. Like we don't want it. So they're officially moving to California. Okay. So hey, at least they admitted it. They don't want to be fucking kings and queens and shit. And by the way, so I found this like tobacco packages where it has like different cities and shit. The London one is very good, London export. But here's the thing. So I tried a Norwegian shag, and let me tell you. First of all, it feels like someone's fucking like armpit hair or something. Like it looks fucking weird. And yeah, it doesn't taste fantastic. So Norwegia, Norwegians, well, what's going on with your tobacco? All right, I don't fucking like it. You know. But I got the American spirit in me. Okay. But I thought, hey, let me try London shit. Let me try fucking. They have an Amsterdam one. I should have known that if I'm smoking shag, it's called fucking shag. And it probably wasn't gonna be that good. Norwegian shag. And I got the fucking. I've been trying a bunch of different ones. Apparently, Top is made in France, or at least the fucking papers are. So I thought that was weird, but like, what is the number? See, what is the number one French cig? Now, I believe the number one cig. Well, whatever the French, whatever they smoke over there. I said this before, but look, I don't need fucking Bing in my life, alright? Bing, look, I'm fine. I'm not that guy that says, hey, I'm not that guy that says, hey, fucking, is it still called internet? Microsoft Edge. I'm not a guy that says fuck Microsoft Edge. I still use it. Almost, I don't even know why. I have Chrome. But it's still, it takes me to Bing every time, and I'm just like, look, I'm down with some Microsoft shit, but I ain't gonna sit here and fucking act like Bing is that great. Why Bing something when fucking Google already has like better results? Like no doubt. Right? Google's been around the fucking curve on this shit, right? It's like choosing something that would have less options. Like, I mean, it's fucking Google, okay? You invent something that turns into a fucking verb, or yeah, verb, because it's what you fucking do. Uh, hey, so why Pop Smoke? Okay, yeah, okay. So Pop Smoke was murdered. Now this happened a year ago. Uh, so I do kind of feel about that one, but not all these fucking druggies, you know. But Pop Smoke was murdered during a home invasion, and it's just like, what? Did you know it was him? Like, why would you do that? Like, this guy's just making rap songs and stuff, and he shouted out Billie Jean in one of his songs, so that kind of got me on board. And then he was on, uh, or I heard that at like work, where I worked at one time, and then yeah, he was on some like one of Cuddy's songs on Man on the Moon 3, and yeah, you shot Pop fucking Smoke, alright? So nice. During a home invasion, why would you, what are you doing, guys? And the reason I bring that up is because Shy the Prince, now, he's, I know he was on Good Music, and that's the only reason I really know him. But somebody tried to assassinate Shy the Prince on the fucking highway in Atlanta, and it's like the cars flipped, and it's like, what are you doing? Just, why are you gonna kill fucking Shy the Prince, alright? Just let him be a fucking prince, alright? He wants to rap, he's not hurting nobody, and then you try to fucking shoot him off the Atlanta highway. It's like, guys, this ain't how it's supposed to be going, alright? You shouldn't be, rappers shouldn't be taking out fucking rappers and shit, and taking themselves, if they want to take themselves out with fucking stuff they do, then, but don't be fucking killing Pop Smoke and shit. He was about to have a career, okay? Pop Smoke was like, he was like he's a mile or two from having a fucking career. And, you go in his home looking for fucking whatever, and now Pop Smoke's dead for a year. So nice, okay? Nice. Shy the Prince. And yeah, there's a lot, while there's a lot of the, while there's a lot of the drug-related rapper deaths, there's actually has been quite a few fucking shot ones. And it's just like, alright. Why? Just go in the fucking booth and, be like, it's funny, like, Meek Mills, he's like, he pretty much almost had his career ruined by Drake coming at him. And then Meek, like, fucking bowed down and was like, oh shit. And then he started doing community work. And then, yeah, I mean, people start respecting him again, but then, I guess he says something about Kobe, and now people are like, fuck Meek again. So it's like, can you decide, do you like Meek, or do you fucking not, okay? I only know one, well, I know maybe some Meek, but, the only one I can think of, or the first one I heard from him was when he did one with Diddy, but I don't really know, I can't even think of a solo Meek Mill song. Like, I really cannot. But maybe I'm wrong. I'll at least check. But I can't off the... Meek Mill sounds like a fucking cheese company or something. Meek Mill... Yeah, there's just something about Meek Mill that just looks like... I don't know. Tupac back. You know, that song is like one of those like, you know, he's not back. But it's like, you know, and you know, of all the songs to say Tupac's back on, I don't think this is it. This is what Tupac's back for. I don't think so. Well, no, I mean, it's one of those like hype fucking like, you know, songs, but it's like, you know, Tupac's not back. Not with this. And it almost seems like he's set up to like intentionally be like, hey, I'm gonna do this simple shit. Say Tupac's back. It's like, all right, well, he ain't back. And Diddy, right when he saw Rick Ross was fat, he's like, hey, are you Biggie? And he started doing songs with him. So you know, you got, just because Rick Ross is fat, don't mean he's fucking notorious. All right. I mean, there's other fat rappers and shit. Fat Joe, Fat Joe, and talk about the epitome of pettiness. 50 Cent. I think it was to a Ja Rule concert. He bought he bought every seat at like a Ja Rule thing concert, and that way the whole place would be empty. Which is honestly a pretty fucking, like, if you look at it from like a funny mode, that's like pretty funny. But it's also like, come on, 50. You take it on Fat Joe and shit. Like, nobody said Fat Joe was better than you, even at this state. Okay, you can never release a fucking hit song again, which I'm maybe thinking you won't, but and you still are gonna be more respected than these rappers you're going after. You know, Ja Rule, he fucked his like thing up officially with the fucking Fry Festival. Fry Festival. Talk about the epitome of fucking Instagram culture, basically. Pretty, but a total shit when you actually see it. So yeah. Meek, you know, do some more community work and try to fucking make a song. But you know, it's Tupac might not be back, but fucking Bobby Shmurda, and just Bobby Shmurda. I can't even say his big song, right? I can't even say it. So, you know, Bobby Shmurda is fucking out of prison, alright? And guess what? The heat, it's fucking on, my guy. You better, I mean, you going away for fucking 6 years, and people are somehow, still, like, massively talking about it. And, that's what I was not getting. It's like, he only had one big song, and, like, people, it almost became like a fucking meme, the song, basically. And that's almost seemingly what kept people interested. And so yeah, I mean, my guy, look, it's time to put something really good on, all right? I hope he was writing in prison, okay? I hope he was writing in prison, because people are really expecting something, okay? And you know, I'll check it out, okay? I'll fucking check it out. But yeah, you know. Hey, I want to give a big old fucking shout out to Perseverance. And no, that ain't a fucking like stripper. That's a fucking it's a rover that is on Mars. It fucking officially touched down, and it's pretty cool. It's gonna collect shit, and it's gonna take fucking 20 years, I guess, to get the sample back. So, you want to complain about USPS being slow? Well, imagine if you're trying to send something to fucking Mars, because they picked it up. It's gonna take, I guess, like 5 years just to send something up there to shoot that thing back into the fucking orbit or whatever the hell they do. Props to science people. I mean, how do you figure all that out? I mean, it's so fucking confusing and like complicated. They have to take a thing, drop it on Mars, and then they have to send another thing to go back up to Mars and grab the thing that the thing got. And then they gotta fucking put it in a thing and shoot it into fucking orbit back over here. And it's like, damn, I can't figure a lot of shit out. And like, and people always equate that shit. That lady, there was some lady on the news like that was in Texas, and it sucks for them and shit. We lost power for like 30 minutes or something, so I got to soak it in. I'm like, this is what it would feel like, but I would be way colder. So it does suck. But the lady was like, oh, so we can put fucking, perseverance on Mars, but we can't give Texas power. It's like, all right, well, lady, look. They were they were planning that, okay? They've been planning that for a while. Nobody planned for your fucking power to go out. And that's kind of part of the problem. They did not plan ahead. And news that I don't personally care about, but I guess it is something because, Stronger by Kanye is basically Daft Punk. So Daft Punk is splitting up after 28 years. If you really scrolled through them, I probably would know some of them, but it's not somebody I just like, hey, I'm gonna listen to fucking Daft Punk. I just never, I mean, I do know some of their songs, I think. But yeah, Daft Punk, 28 years, they're out of the game. Okay? They're out of the fucking game. They're sitting here saying the life expectancy is down from 78.8 to 77.8. Look, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what point it says. They have no idea, okay? I ain't even thinking about fucking 7. I mean, damn. I'll be fucking blessed as fuck to make it that far. So, I never even pay attention to the life expectancy thing. I'm just like, they don't fucking know. But it fell a year, and, with fucking 500,000 people dying of one thing, I guess that's what caused it. Hey, and I also want to say that apparently the same studio that Tupac was shot in 1994 is the same studio where Bobby Shmurda, it sounds so funny to say that I don't even, it makes me think I'm not even saying it right, but Bobby Shmurda, he was in the same studio as Bobby Shmurda got arrested in 2014. Yeah, so hey, Barack Obama and Bruce Springsteen are starting a fucking podcast. So that's great. Never in a million years would I have thought that'd be a thing. But maybe it'll be cool. I don't know. I think it'll be interesting, but I'm more of a more likely probably not gonna listen to that. But I mean, it's just weird that it's happening. So, Barack Obama and Bruce Springsteen. And you know, I know a couple Bruce, okay? I'm not the Bruce man, but I know some Bruce, alright? But I'm really not that big on Bruce Springsteen. But I do respect it, okay? I respect you. And Barack Obama, too, okay? I respect it. In Columbus news, okay? Right here in good old fucking Columbus, the C bus, sea of buses. You won't see a train. We're not C train, okay? We're not Colum train. We're fucking Columbus. So what do you see? A fucking Columbus, a C bus. A C bus is getting the first Old Spice barber. So if you want to go get your hair cut for fucking $90 and basically probably buy like $30 worth of their shit as at the place, then go ahead. Maybe I don't pay attention enough, but well, now I'll probably, but yeah, I haven't thought of like a barber fucking my hair up, and I just go to Great Clips. I mean, there's been times where I came out and I was like, look, this looks fucked up, but that's only because either you gotta let it like, you gotta get used to it for a second. Uh, it's either that or you didn't describe how you want it well enough. I suck at describing it because I don't even know. I'm just like, make it shorter, but not too short. I give them that old theory. Usually, short but not too short, and then you just want it trimmed, and then sometimes, but yeah, I need to fucking I need to get haircut, but I'm not gonna go to fucking Old Spice barber. Okay. Don't see a point in it. I bet you it's like a really expensive for really no fucking reason. But yeah. Some big and hey, JJ Watt, you fucking during the snowstorm you were like, alright, Texas fucking signed my contract off. I'm not fucking out of here too. But I'm actually excited about that one. I would like to see him come to Cleveland, which is being rumored. Okay, but he's thinking about stuff. All right, he might come, but that'd be cool. I think that'd be awesome. Carson Wentz, he winced to Indy. Okay, Carson Wentz to fucking Indy. Okay. And people talking like, "Hey, Andrew Luck, come back." Yeah, but after you do that, he kind of fucking gave up his spot. So, but yeah, I mean Carson Wentz. Apparently, a lot of quarterbacks are having issues with their fucking coaches. I guess he was one of them. But yeah. Shout out. Well, it's a damn good day, the day Bobby Shmurda got out of jail. Which actually, it's not today, it might be tomorrow, okay? So, Bobby Shmurda, you're out, you're gonna be out, so you better have been writing in the fucking prison, right? Better been writing. Shout out to the NBC The Widower. Now, this was a 3-night special. Basically, making a fucking murderer that murdered his wives famous. Now, do I think that's kind of like maybe not that great of a thing to do? Probably so. But it's also like, hey, we need good TV. So, at the sacrifice of like making a fucking serial woman killer famous, NBC premieres The Widower, a 3-night special. And you know, it's interesting as shit, but it's also just like they're really trying to make him like some like uh, I don't know, some like what's that? Like Tiger King level like villain, because I don't know, I guess for views, but that's what it's about. I mean, it really is. That's what it's fucking about. So, because it's like I seen Dateline and they have one of they had the fucking murderer on talking about it. And I'm just like, you know, I'm just like, that doesn't seem like a good thing to do. Hey, murder, and then fucking when you get out, come on fucking Dateline. So I just think that seems like a bad message. But it is interesting. It's good TV. I'll give you that. And that's kind of what it's all about. That's what it's all the fucking about. Alright? Alright, well, this is the fucking late night ups. You already know. We've been fucking buried in. We had to call a fucking, turbine fucking windmill fucking snowblower thing to fucking tractor our way out of this shit. And, I feel relieved that my sidekick is free. Okay? It was like a little, like, segment of my fucking mind stuck out there. I'm just like, ah. But yeah, I mean, shout out to the fucking sidekick. Shout out to being buried. Shout out to knowing that things are about to be muddy as fuck. And it's gonna suck, but look, you know? It's just what's gotta happen to get to the other fucking side, okay? It's gonna get a little muddy, but it'll fucking dry up. And maybe not even soon, because, spring, it's gonna take showers, okay? Spring is gonna take showers and fucking make it real muddy. But it's fine, okay? That's the thing. I'm a seasons man, okay? I'm a seasons guy, okay? And, yeah, I'm a seasons guy. I need the seasons. Even though I don't like this season, I need it, okay? Because it just makes everything else work. And that's just how it is. It's kind of a good way to look at everything. So yeah, shout out to the clock. Good old clock. Yeah, so I'm a seasons guy. I'm a seasons guy, alright? I really am. Because, life is kind of like seasons. It really is. So you need the seasons to feel the other ones. Because that's my big thing about those sunny ones that are always sunny. Doesn't that make it, I don't know, makes it too much. And fall, guess what? Maybe that's also why fall is so incredible. Because it only lasts, like, literally, like, fucking couple weeks. So, and I wouldn't enjoy the summertime if we didn't have the winter. I wouldn't enjoy the winter if we didn't have summertime. And I wouldn't appreciate summertime if I didn't hate fucking this time of year so fucking much. So shout out to Jimmy Fallon being back tonight. I don't know why they go on hiatus. I went on a hiatus too, and I went on hiatus too. But I really thought like I shouldn't be going on hiatus. I shouldn't be going on fucking hiatus, but I was just like, well, I don't know. Like I said, this has been like, it felt like every day was just a fucking the same day, like a whole week long day. Cause this snow is really getting to me in that way, and but yeah, I mean, I'm the slowly piece it together ops. Okay, I'm the slowly piece it back to fucking together ops. I got my sidekick. All right. Alright, well, yeah, shout out to fucking Snow. If you know what I mean. Snow, I'm done with you, alright? Yeah, shout out to me basically calling Harry and, what's it, Megan. Harry and Megan, you know, they fucking staying over here. They don't want to be, they don't want to be the king and queen, alright? So find a fucking another one, alright? Shout out to Perseverance doing the most, probably the most impressive touchdown of the season. Despite the NFL, landing on Mars is a pretty big touchdown. So you're showing some perseverance landing on Mars. Yeah, shout out to the USA Power Grid. We gotta all come together. Shout out to fucking Shot the Prince escaping a fucking assassination on a highway. So, leave Shot the Prince a fucking note. Alright? And yeah, I keep having to say this. I cannot believe it, but hey, stop shoving Asians, okay? Seriously. They keep showing people running up to old Asians and fucking shoving them. It's like, look, they didn't do it. They have nothing to fucking do with the virus. Alright? They're just over here. So, PSA, stop shoving Asians, okay? And I don't mean just like, oh, an Asian. I mean like getting fucking ground and fucking clobbering. Like you're fucking, fucking JJ Watt over here fucking going after a fucking Asian, alright? It's not right. Tackling Asians. And why is it that with them? Like, people getting people getting all kinds of like stuff going on, and people just decide like, hey, we're gonna just specifically fucking tackle Asians. Like, all right, well, don't do that. All right, don't be tackling Asians. Seems self-explanatory, but sometimes you just gotta say, hey, you can't tackle Asians. All right, you shouldn't tackle anybody on the street. I mean, if you guys are in proper football gear and on a field, and both agree to a practice or a game, sure. But to just be tackling fucking Asians, I mean, you can't be doing that. Alright? So stop with that. Yep. See ya. See ya, Daft Punk. I almost said see ya, Shine the Prince. See ya, Daft Punk. You are as old as I am, actually. So, well, almost. So, shout out to Daft Punk. And I'm sure they'll probably get back together or something. Yeah, shout out to Ted Cruz taking a fucking Ted Cruz over to the Cancun. And look, I don't blame you, but I also don't expect anything more from you. So, while there's a fucking 12-year-old freezing to death in his bed, and you're flying off to Cancun, and this, that's your fucking state and shit, it doesn't look so great. I'm not saying you can't do it, but, we don't need you out there handing out fucking water now, alright? A little too fucking late, my guy, okay? So yeah, shout out to Keenan And shout out to Young Rock doing pretty solid premiere numbers. And look, I know that The Rock's name is probably majorly helping the ratings, and it's also probably majorly helping Keenan. And I really, really, Keenan very much deserves this shit. So I'm really hoping, I'm really hoping it'll go somewhere. And I've known him my whole fucking life, literally my whole life. If you know, Nickelodeon all the way to SNL, all the way to now. It's just like really cool to see. So, as much as I like both of these, I definitely am like fully one. Really seeing Keenan go places, but with this, because I mean, hey, he kind of said it himself. This is like the uh, high point of NBC career. I mean, you got that, and you're on SNL. If this is successful, then that's pretty fucking inspiring and good. So shout out. And yeah, shout out to a bunch of fucking trades and shit. Hey, JJ Watt. We got the fucking Watts. JJ done ran out of fucking Watts down in Texas. JJ's like, hey, where's the fucking Watts? And they're like, hey, it's all frozen. And he's like, oh shit, well, take my contract and I have a fucking shredder. I'm getting out of here. But that's the thing. He really has no business being in fucking Houston. So he doesn't want to be there. He doesn't have to be there. He's not from there or something. And I don't see why anybody would want to be with the Texans. I just get this vibe that nobody fucking cares about the Texans. Alright? Because, I mean, you're in fucking Texas. And, they got the Cowboys. And, God bless Texas and shit. And it's fucking big. So they probably could have like 5 fucking teams in Texas or something. But I just think, they could have came up with a fucking better name and a better logo. Because you basically just, you just called it what it is. Like, okay. Which calling it what it is a good thing, but not when you're fucking naming an NFL team. Alright, well, this is the late night ops, and it's fucking almost February 23rd. Bobby Shmurda will be released, apparently. And he's got a lot to live up to. So, shout out to Bobby Shmurda. Shout out to JJ Watt. Shout out to Carson Wentz. Shout out to NBC making fucking women killers specials. Shout out to fucking Perseverance doing the best touchdown of the year. Shout out to Old Spice open up a barbershop. You want to go pay $90 fucking dollars for a fucking cut, and then buy some shampoo for $10 you can get at Walmart for fucking $3. Go down to the fucking Old Spice barbershop. And I actually shouldn't be talking shit, because that's actually good for Columbus. I'm just talking shit. Shout out to Keenan and Young Rock coming out strong. Very happy with that. Shout out to fucking Ted Cruz snaking his way to Mexico and snaking on his way back the second he got found out. Shout out to the U.S. power grid. We need to all connect to each other or something, alright? Or like connect up Texas to us or something, alright? Shout out to Pop Smoke. Rest in peace. Over a year now. Due to something stupid. A home invasion. Shout out to Daft Punk retiring. Shout out to fucking Bobby Shmurda. Shout out to fucking Jimmy Fallon being back. Shout out to Barack doing a fucking podcast with Bruce Springsteen. Who would have fucking thought? And shout out. This is the Late Night Ops. And I'll see you later.